this plate, I have a tick that I just found on my son's back. This video is going to be about tick awareness, Lyme's disease, Lone Star disease. I'm going to flip my camera over and show you the tick up close. He is currently sitting next to a poppy seed, just to kind of give you some context as to how small they are. Here's the tick up close right there. I just took him off of my son's back maybe like 5 minutes ago. And I'm gonna also put him under the microscope for you guys so we can see him up close. Here is a regular view, so we're not zoomed in at all, and you can see how tiny that tick is. I thought it was a freckle at first until I realized that it was loose and kind of sticking up slightly from my son's body, and then I figured, oh, I think we have a tick. Let's look at the tick under a microscope now and see what it looks like up close. Here's the mouth. This is what they latch on with. Eyes and head. And you want to be sure when you pull a tick out that you do not leave the head intact. So you want to get a clean pull, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Here are the legs. Let me zoom in. It's moving. Here are his legs again in focus. They move very slow. So again, you might see the legs moving like we just did in the last clip. There's the other side of legs. And then over here, you can see its distinguishing features, those like white yellowish specks that it has on the bottom of its shell. And here you can see the legs moving a little bit again, just to show you how slow they do move. I do have pictures of what the tick looked like on my son's back, but I am not going to be showing that on the internet for everyone to see. You can guess. I said it looked like a freckle, and you saw it compared in size with a poppy seed, so you can, kind of put two and two together on what it looked like. But how to remove a tick. So if a tick is lodged in your skin or someone you know's skin, take a pair of tweezers. Put the tweezers around where the tick is biting. So around the head, press down into the skin, squeeze, pull quick. That's all you have to do. Tweezers around. Let's pretend this freckle is the tick. So I'll show you again. Take the tweezers around the tick, press down, squeeze, pull really quick, okay? And it should come out clean. When you press down while the tick is there and you press down on the skin, it helps move the mouth out of the skin. So press down and pull, and it gets it out nice and clean. Do not squeeze the tick, turn the tick, and take it out. Do not put bleach, do not put dish soap or anything like that, because that can actually cause the tick to release its saliva more, which can cause infection and things like that. Now, as far as ticks to look out for, obvious deer tick for Lyme's disease, the Lone Star tick, which does or can cause a disease called Lone Star disease. So you want to be careful of those types of ticks. I believe this is a Lone Star tick, but I have to get confirmation. I'm going to send this picture real quick to someone I know who knows ticks very well, to see what kind of tick this is exactly. I don't think this is a deer tick, but we'll double check. Things to watch out for if you are bitten by a deer tick. Sorry, the kids were going crazy. Anyway, things to look out for if you are bitten by a deer tick. And why I'm not calling his pediatrician right away. Because one, we've already been through this before. He was bitten by a deer tick 2 years ago on his arm. If they are left on for 24 hours or more, that's when you need to have a higher concern for infection like Lyme's disease, Lone Star disease, things like that. This deer tick happened yesterday. We went to a party at a farm and we were outside a lot. So he said he noticed it last night at bedtime. I did not notice it. He said he felt his back and there was like a little bump there. I didn't notice it. I didn't think to check for ticks, and I should have, but anyway, I didn't notice it. He did. So we did have a talk this morning. He's only 5, but we had a talk this morning about, hey, if you feel something or see something on your skin, please let mommy or daddy know. So it's important to talk to your children about this as well. I'm sorry this video is so long, but I just want to make sure I give you guys all of the information that you're going to need. So we had a talk with him this morning to let us know next time if something like that happens, but it is about 8 in the morning. So it has not been a full 24 hours since that tick has latched on, to our knowledge. So of course, if you aren't 100% sure, I know yesterday when I got him dressed in the morning, I didn't notice that there. So it happened sometime yesterday. So it is important to, if you aren't sure how long that tick was latched on, and even if you are sure how long that tick was latched on, you always want to watch, of course, but especially if it's been over that 24-hour mark, you want to look for certain signs of infection. The Lyme disease, you can look that up on Google. Same with Lone Star disease, you can look up rashes on Google and things like that. But specific Lyme disease has that classic bullseye most of the time. Sometimes you might not get a rash, but it's just a good thing to keep an eye out for a rash because that's a telltale sign that something is going on and you need some medication. So yeah, we will keep an eye on him with all of that, but I just wanted to let you guys know, make you aware. It's tick season. Be careful.